I'm so grateful and I'm so proud of these projects, and it was really difficult.
And now we know why making the 50 Shades saga was difficult after Dakota Johnson reveals behind-the-scenes clashes with franchise author E.L. James.
I had notes and the producer had notes.
And pulls back the curtain on what she calls mayhem behind the scenes.
I felt brave enough to do that role, but I really needed to feel safe.
In a profile for Vanity Fair, the actress says she hasn't been able to talk about these experiences until now.
Christian Grey.
I'm Anastasia Steele.
Years after her breakout role in the first film in the trilogy, 50 Shades of Grey, Dakota confesses she, quote, signed up to do a very different version of the film we ended up making.
I emailed my manager at the time. I think I want to audition for that. I feel like it could be really cool.
So what happened?
It was challenging. It wasn't always a smooth road, sometimes rocky.
For Dakota, E.L. James, who penned the best-selling book series, wielded a little too much influence over the screenplay. She tells the mag she had a lot of creative control all day, every day, and she just demanded certain things happen.
I was the producer on the film. I was there, every day.
She explains, quote, we'd do the takes of the movie that E.L. wanted to make, and then we would do the takes of the movie that we wanted to make. It was mayhem all the time.
I'd never talked to anyone about us anyway.
She added, it was always a battle, always. And remember when Charlie Hunnam was originally cast as Christian Grey?
I did some work sessions with the director and Dakota, my co-star in the movie.
Well, Dakota recalls the original script was essentially thrown out after Charlie exited the project. He was ultimately replaced by Jamie Dornan.
Where have you been?
But one scene from the original screenplay made it into the final film, the sexual contract discussion between Anastasia and Christian.
Also, on page 5, there are some terms which need clarification. Suspension?
Hanging on ropes from the ceiling.
For what possible reason?
For your pleasure.
Really?
Dakota calls it the best scene in the whole movie. And despite the behind-the-scenes drama, Dakota says E.L. was always kind to her.
I know what I signed up for.
And looking back on the experience now, she has no regrets. If I had known at the time that's what it was going to be like, I don't think anyone would have done it. But no, I don't regret it. This outlook echoes what Dakota told ET in 2020, telling us the bumps in the road are all part of the journey.
When I was out of high school, I started auditioning and started working pretty soon after I graduated. And then I guess we'd call my big break 50 Shades. Those changed things for me on a pretty epic scale. But there's been a lot of twists and turns on the way, and I'm so grateful for all of them.